What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sid. Let's talk. Alright, you know how some people love dogs? Just love them? I'm gonna tell you why I don't, or didn't. Check this out, y'all. And this happened back in high school. Back in high school. In high school, I played basketball, baseball, and also was in the marching band, right? So a lot of the times, those practices will overlap. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Especially with band being almost a whole year, marching band and concert band, right? Whatever. So normally what would end up happening is I would leave one practice maybe half or three-quarters of the way through and make it to the next practice, right? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one was first. So I would be real tired walking home. And it normally was a group of us who would walk home. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 of us, because we all pretty much lived in the same area, small little few blocks. So anyway, we would walk home. We would reach a certain point, and everybody would start peeling off one by one. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, he lived right there, he lived right, whatever, right? All right, cool. So along the way, it was an old man. And especially in the South, people would buy the houses that was next to them if they was old, run down, dilapidated, whatever, right? So this old man had did that. So he had brought like two houses that was next to him and had them knocked down. So now he extended his yard. You know what I'm saying? He had a real long yard, a real wide yard. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the two houses next to him. So his yard was wide, especially to the left. Like if you're looking at the house, to the left, his yard was really wide. To the right, it was just the space that he had on his house. So anyway, he had put up a fence, one long fence. So now all this is his property. He had a German Shepherd in the yard, right? German Shepherd in the yard. Typical kid stuff, y'all. We see the dog. We throw little pebbles at it, you know what I'm saying? Kick at it through the fence, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, just typical little kid stuff, fun stuff, right? Remember one day the man came out. The man said, hey, y'all better stop messing with my dog. Y'all better leave him alone. We like, whatever, old man, whatever, you tripping. All right, cool. A few more days later, we out there doing the same thing with the dog, right? We look up, we see the man. He like this. He got the leash in his hand. And we like, what? And then we realize he got the leash in his hand. Oh, okay, he letting us know, okay, dog off the leash over here, y'all better leave him alone. We like, whatever, old man, whatever. A few more days go by, you know what I'm saying? We walking home, we tired, we see the dog, we messing with the dog, right? All of a sudden, the dog just take off. We like, what? The man yard was big, right? He had, wide, so he had stuff set up in his yard. He had like a little, I guess he had grandkids, because he had like a little slide and a little tie swing. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, right, for the kids. He also had, I guess he did like mechanic work or whatever, because he had like a couple cars over there that he was working on. So not like a junkyard or nothing, but just like, you know, personal stuff that he's working on. All right, cool. So the dog take off and run towards one of the cars. All right, whatever. We don't see him no more. Maybe his little pen is back there, you know, a bone or something. I don't know, whatever. We walking down, we all talking, right? Just chilling, talking shit. You know how when y'all in a conversation, you talking, and then after a while you realize you the only one in the conversation? You ain't hearing no other replies or nothing? That's what happened, y'all. So I turn around and I realize, y'all, they gone. Everybody gone. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, we ain't to the point to where everybody start peeling off, going to their house and stuff like that, right, on their block. We ain't to that point yet, so they supposed to be like right here with me. Y'all, I look to my left, and I realize I'm at the point of the fence where it's that second gate, right? Because he had a gate at one end and a gate at the other end. I'm at the other end at the gate, and it's open. And the fucking dog is right there. Right there, y'all. And the dog is looking at me like, got your ass, got your ass. Now it hit me why these niggas ran off. They seen the dog coming to the opening of the fence, and I'm just walking, and they didn't say nothing. They just took off. I'm like, oh, that's dirty. Okay, whatever, right? So, standing here, I'm looking at the dog looking at me, and like I said, this is all happening fast, but it seemed like it's slow motion. So, coach used to make us carry, he made everybody have a basketball, their own individual basketball, right? So you can practice or whatever at home. So I had the basketball in my hand, my book bag was on, and I think I had like a book or two in my hand, I don't know. I threw the basketball at the dog, like that was gonna hurt him or something. Threw the basketball at him, and I take off running. Now, where I'm at, y'all, the man lived like at the top of a hill, small hill, wasn't big at all, very small. He lived at the top of that, and there was only one building right next to him, right? And it was empty, and it was small, like a 2-story building or something, I don't know. So it's right there, so I had to crest that, which was nothing, and then go down the hill and back up a hill, and my people lived at the top of that hill, right? So I take off running, I'm gone, whatever. I threw the basketball at him already. He come out, follow me. Like I said, this is a German Shepherd, so it's not like I'm outrun him. Drop my book bag, I'm gone. I'm gone. The dog never catch me, so I'm like, bet. I done outran the German Shepherd, ran down the hill, back up. I'm in the house. I'm like, my grandmother in the back doing whatever she was doing. My granddad was at work, right? Because that's why I used to go until my dad come pick me up when he got off work. All right, cool. So I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. The dog, when did he stop chasing me? I don't ever remember him, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all I remember him taking off. And I'm like, I know I ain't outrun him. So come to find out, he never even ran down the hill. He came up, crested the hill with me, the little, like I said, small little hill. And as I started to run down, he stopped. I didn't notice, I found this out later on. I didn't care at the time, I'm out. But as I'm sitting here recalling all this, I realized you gotta go back and get that basketball. You gotta go back and get your book bag, because you know he done shook it up and all that stuff. And you gotta go back and get those books. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man. But before I do any of that, I gotta call and cuss these niggas out. For real. Man, crazy story, y'all, for real. And that's why I didn't like dogs for a long time. But I got over it real quick because my dad had a backyard full of dogs. That's right, man. So, listen, man, just another quick story for y'all, man. This your boy Said. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming, let's talk.